Why do some people command silence the moment they enter a room, while others are barely noticed? It isn't wealth, it isn't titles, it isn't even charm, Marcus Aurelius once wrote. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. This is not just morality. It is the foundation of respect, the invisible currency that governs how others treat us. In life, possessions fade, reputations shift, but respect decides whether your words land or vanish. Today, let's uncover how respect is built, sustained, and deepened. Not by force, but by understanding human nature itself. Respect begins where chaos ends, within yourself. Epictetus taught, "No man is free who is not master of himself." If your emotions whip you around, if anger erupts at every insult, if words escape without discipline, others sense weakness, people respect what is rare, and self-control is rare. Imagine a storm raging, but one man remains still, his silence stronger than shouting. That man radiates authority. Respect starts here, not with what you demand from others, but with what you demand from yourself. But self-command alone is not enough, because others must feel your presence. Some people step into a room, and suddenly everything shifts. Why? It isn't volume. It isn't theatrics. It's gravity, Aristotle said. Character is destiny. Presence comes when your actions align with your values, when promises are kept, and words and deeds match. If you consistently deliver more than you speak, people cannot help but notice. Respect is magnetic when it comes from authenticity, not performance. But even presence fades without boundaries. Respect dies where boundaries collapse, Seneca warned. If a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable. If you never define what behavior you will accept, you will be tossed like a ship with no anchor. Boundaries are not arrogance. They are clarity. When you refuse gossip, you show your mind is not for rent. When you stop tolerating disrespect, you show your time and dignity matter. People value what they cannot exploit, but boundaries alone won't inspire loyalty. To truly connect, you must master the art of listening. Most believe respect is earned by speaking well. But often, influence begins with silence, Confucius observed. Wisdom is knowing what you know and knowing what you do not know. When you listen deeply, not to reply, not to impress, but to understand, people feel seen. And here's the paradox. People respect those who respect them first. But listening without honesty becomes flattery, and flattery never commands respect. Which brings us to truth. History is full of leaders who lost respect, not because they lacked power, but because they lacked truth, Plato warned. The price good men pay for indifference to public affairs is to be ruled by evil men. Speaking truth gently when possible, firmly when necessary, sets you apart. But remember, truth without compassion is cruelty. Truth with wisdom is leadership. People may resist your honesty. They may argue with it, but they will remember you dared to live by it. Still, respect does not last on truth alone. It flourishes most in service. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, what is not good for the beehive cannot be good for the bee. Respect is not maintained through dominance, but through contribution. Those who serve something greater, family, community, a noble cause, gather respect without chasing it. People instinctively admire those who make the collective stronger. Respect becomes effortless when your life is useful. So, how do you make anyone value you? Not by begging, not by force, not through masks of arrogance, but through a life built on inner order, clear boundaries, authentic presence, honest words, deep listening, and meaningful service. Respect is not demanded, it is attracted, as Marcus Aurelius would remind us. The one who truly respects himself will never be short of respect from others. If this message spoke to you, share it with someone who needs it today, and subscribe for more timeless wisdom to guide your own journey.